Hi, I'm Chris, Eastern Policy and Conservation Manager for Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. I've got an urgent call to action for Massachusetts hunters and anglers. House Bill 1048 is a concerning piece of legislation that has been getting some attention recently from our community. For years, New England BHA and our Massachusetts team have been working to oppose bills just like this, testifying before legislative committees, commissions, and even speaking directly to the governor. This bill seeks to take management control of at least 30% of the Commonwealth's wildlife management areas and hand it over to a commission dominated by special interest groups. It would impose strict restrictions that move these lands away from their original purpose, protecting wildlife habitat, protecting wildlife, and public access for hunting, fishing, and other types of recreation. We need your help right now. Click the link in our bio, use our action alert, and let lawmakers know that you oppose H.1048. For more details on the bill and our stance on this issue, swipe through this post. Proponents of H.1048 have overlooked the vital role that WMAs play for the hunting and angling community. These are a cherished part of our heritage. Originally, Massachusetts WMAs were acquired using funds from hunting and fishing licenses, coupled with federal tax revenues from hunting and fishing equipment. A true user-pay, user-benefit system pioneered by hunters and anglers. In the 1990s, as land prices surged, we took proactive steps to establish the Wildlands Conservation Stamp Program, further supported by the Open Space Bond. This initiative has empowered Mass Wildlife to keep purchasing lands, protect habitats, and ensure access to wildlands. Moreover, many of the original landowners intended these lands to serve primarily for wildlife management and hunting opportunities. The legacy we've built and sustained through these WMAs is something we must continue to honor and protect. Imagine this scenario. State-owned golf courses originally funded entirely by golfers. Now picture a scenario where the group that prefers another activity, say pickleball, files legislation to take over 30% of these golf courses. They assure golfers, feel free to keep playing, it's all good. But when the golf course managers try to make a few changes, like relocating a hole or a fairway near the pickleball courts, it's a hard no. Plus, the pickleball commissioners have members who aren't exactly fans of golf and often work against it. This is essentially what the proposed bill would mean for WMAs. It's a situation where the original purpose and ongoing management face significant hurdles. Advocates of the new bill aim to give WMAs protections akin to national parks. But what's the real story here? These lands are already protecting biodiversity, wildlife, and recreational opportunities. So what's driving this push? It's all about climate change and carbon sequestration. Now, over the years, I've recognized that many who advocate for forest reserves are well-intentioned. Some concerns in some instances may have arisen from kind of not in my backyard perspectives, but largely these individuals are generally concerned about climate change. While their dedication is commendable, the measures they propose won't significantly impact climate change or the state's carbon emissions for that matter. The 66,000 acres they aim to protect won't sequester even a fraction of a percent of our annual carbon emissions. What we can do instead is focus on how these areas are already leading the way in boosting biodiversity. They allow our biologists, ecologists, and foresters to continue their successful efforts without additional barriers. Remember, WMAs are already crucial in preserving habitats, safeguarding water resources, purifying our air, preventing deforestation, and sequestering carbon. They're doing great work just as they are. Now here's an idea. Let's get everyone together and talk. Hunters, anglers, forest preservationists, and mass wildlife. Maybe there's some creative ways to increase the percentage of mature forests in the management plan that guides mass wildlife's work. Maybe this could be achieved without inflexible legislative mandates. You don't know if you don't try.